Alright, so it is Sunday, March 31st. I'm on my way to go buy a piece of equipment. It's a disc, International 470. It's manual fold wings. As you know, I told you that the other disc is non-repairable. So I was going to leave earlier. It's 1:30 now. So I've got to drive about 50 miles and then haul it back 50 miles. But the guy had to go look at another piece of equipment himself, and he wasn't going to be back until about 2:30. So I planned to be there at that time. This disc is the absolute most expensive piece of equipment I've ever purchased. Not saying that I haven't put more money than the purchase price of this disc into a tractor or the combine or whatever. So I'm a little skeptical. It's over budget. It really is. I hope I don't regret the decision to get it. But it is also the very first piece of equipment we've ever purchased that is field ready. This thing's supposed to have all new bearings and disc blades, and it cut 60 acres last year, and that's all it's been used since it was, the bearings and the gangs and the disc were replaced. So yeah, I've got about 45 minutes driving left, and hopefully I'll get some video if the guy lets me, us hooking it up, or at least before we hook it up, and then I'll touch back with you on the way home. And then when we get home, if you like what you see, stay to the end. It's a nice disc. I hope it serves us well. Got slow moving vehicle signs, got straps, got grease guns, wire to tie on a slow moving vehicle sign. I've got a magnetic trailer light assembly that I bought strictly for this type of stuff, and hopefully we'll all be set. Alright, so this is it. This is the 470 manual fold. Okay tires on it. They're weather checked a little bit, but these discs, I mean, they're not even sharp. They're really good. All the bearings are good. All the scrapers are there. These ain't even sharp. So cylinders on it, thank goodness, because the one I have is a little worse for the wear. Let's see if we can get the 470. Yep, International. It's got a 10 slow moving vehicle sign. I don't remember that, but that saves me from having to put one on it, I guess. So I'm waiting on the guy to get back now. He had to run someplace real fast, and he called me and said he'd be right back. There's a couple scrapers there that he said came with it. Don't see any missing, but either way, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have extras. So just like I said, we'll wait and get her hooked up and go from there, I guess, and enjoy the 50 or 60 mile ride home. Alright, we are loaded, ready to go. Got my light. Maybe you can see that. I got a light for the shining forward for the idiots I pass, because if there's a single cloud in the sky, it doesn't matter what color equipment you're pulling behind you, they'd never see it. So now when I slow down to pass somebody, there'll be a light shining right at them to say, hey, something's coming. Hopefully everything goes all right, and I'll maybe do some progress when I get about halfway home. All right. So I am at a stop sign I'm on 133, crossing 131, 30 miles left. It was 62 altogether. I did look one way. So to me, I feel like I'm in the home stretch. There was a 3-mile piece that had no center line, and I bought a chisel plow off of this guy a few months ago, and that was the major congestion area where I ran into issues with oncoming traffic. But today, it's really not going bad. Haven't had any close calls. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, because I do have 30 miles left to go. But yeah, everything's going pretty good. The 470 disc I'm pulling does trail pretty well. I can get up to 45 with it. before it starts swaying or bouncing or doing anything goofy. Tires are holding up well. Like I said, hopefully I'm not jinxing myself. But that was just a traffic update, and hopefully I can make it home alright. I will stop in Williamsburg to check wheel bearings and stuff like that, just to make sure we don't have anything hot. I'm guessing if it was hot wheel bearing, dry, no grease, it would have already given me issues. But it's still good to stop and check at a safe point, and that is the safest point I have. So, alright, so we made it home. Trailed really good, like I said. I'm gonna have to do some moving around of stuff, probably over by that boat that really needs to find a new home, along with that camper and that silver car. That's a whole different story. But yeah, it did good. So if you watch the video to the end, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see this disc in action here in a month or so, hopefully not even that long, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks.